We're on your side tonight with a breakdown of how districts in the Midlands handle close contacts and positive coronavirus cases in school.
News 19's Julia Kaufman telling us what happens this school year when a student is identified as symptomatic or possibly exposed to the virus.
If they are at school, when we find out that they are a close contact of someone who is tested positive, we will pull them out and we will ask the parent to come and pick them up.
Lexington One, like every other Midlands school district, will require students to isolate at home for at least 10 days if they show symptoms or test positive for COVID-19. If a student is identified as a close contact, they must quarantine for 14 days. Lexington One's nursing director, Amy Wood, says they can return to school earlier if they provide a negative test result and don't have symptoms.
If you have no symptoms, you can get tested after your 5th day in quarantine, and then you can end quarantine after 7 days. You still, you would have to wear a mask for the duration of the rest of those 14 days. You would have to do a symptom screening every day for the remainder of those 14 days.
When a student is pulled into an isolation room at school, a guardian must pick them up as soon as possible.
If you are experiencing symptoms in the school, you're going to have to put a mask on. You're going to have to be put in the isolation room. And if there are others in there, we will try to provide barriers.
To help with contact tracing, Lexington One will maintain seating charts on buses, in classrooms, and cafeterias to help determine close contacts to positive cases. They've also hired additional help.
Every health room has a health room assistant at our schools, and they are full-time. We have additional nurses. We have 8 float nurse positions, so those nurses are able to really go out to the different schools.
If a student or staff member is vaccinated, they do not have to quarantine if they don't have symptoms. In Columbia, Julia Kaufman, News 19, WLTX.
Kershaw County started school last week, and as of today, they have quarantined 445 students and 8 staff members. All other Midlands districts begin school next week.